Sports betting spotlight on the New Orleans Saints NFL preview series from the Golden Nugget Sportsbook in downtown Vegas. I'm with Kelly Stewart at Kelly in Vegas. Tony Miller, the Golden Nugget book director. Don't look so enthused.
I'm sorry.
The New Orleans Saints, 7-9 last season. A lot of people have given up on this team. Tony, they feel like the window has shut on the Saints. You know, a team that went to the Super Bowl, then had the Bounty Gate controversy. It really hasn't been the same since. The win total on the Saints is 7, shaded under, -120. Where do you see this team?
Well, I think they've already picked up 2 wins this year by getting rid of Rob Ryan. So, you know, he was terrible with that defense. Their defense was just really bad. They're going to be much improved. Brees is Brees. He's, you know, getting older, but he's still flinging the ball. He'd be flinging the ball to Fleener and Cooks and them guys, and Ingram's running the ball. I think the offense is going to be there. It's the defense that has me worried about the Saints, and I think with Ryan gone now, they can do some improvements with that team and get much better than they did last year.
I should have said the ladies first and let you talk. Tony just tried to steal the show from you.
He totally did, because I wanted to get in there with the Rob Ryan jab.
Right.
I don't know. They might win 3 games without Rob Ryan. Their defensive line does scare me a little bit. It's one of the worst in the NFL. Hopefully they can make some improvements there this year. But they do have a good O-line. I do like Drew Brees. I know he's old. I'd like to think he has 8 games under his belt. He's got Mark Ingram. They haven't made the playoffs since 2013, so it's tough for me to back the Saints team.
Well, it's because of defense, really. The Saints 31st in total defense last season. Last in scoring defense, 29.8 points a game. This defense you said, much improved? You believe that?
I know a lot about Dennis Allen, the new defensive coordinator, and what he's done. I need to watch them a little bit more, Matt. But you know what? They can't get any worse. They got to get better on defense. So anything is better than what they have. So we'll see what happens.
Theoretically, they could get worse, but I don't think they will. And Drew Brees, you mentioned it. He's 37 years old now. Led the NFL in passing yards last season, 4,870, 32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Still puts up great numbers. A lot of the playmakers that were around him are gone now in terms of the receivers. It's a different cast of characters. Is Drew Brees still a guy who you could, if you're a fantasy football fan, you could look to say he could put up the best numbers of any quarterback in the league or not?
You know, if I'm looking for a late round quarterback to draft, I'd take Drew Brees. I think he's still, we'll say top 15. I would draft him if
top 15?
Yeah, Drew's good. But this is the thing you have to remember. If he's got nobody to throw to, how is he going to get those big passing yards and those big numbers again?
He's been a different guy ever since Jimmy Graham left the team, let's face it, you know, but Fleener can take his place, I think.
I think he's still got some weapons out there. I just read you his numbers from last season. Those are pretty good. Not much of a drop-off without Jimmy Graham, but he is 37. Are we going to see a decline, you think, this season?
I think naturally you're going to see a decline. When I'm 37, are you going to see a decline?
I thought you were 38 now. Anyway, Tony, let's talk about week 1, because this is the game I think is going to get a ton of betting action 2 ways. The Saints and the Raiders at the Superdome. A lot of people in Vegas fired up about the Raiders right now. Saints slight favorites. We've seen it switch some favorites in this game. Raiders were -1. Now it's like Saints -1. Who do you like in that season opener at the Superdome?
You know, Matt, that's probably going to be one of the biggest bet games of the day. I like the over. I can see a lot of points in this game. I see a lot of points from the Raiders, especially the Saints on their defense too. Hey, if I can bet anything, it's going to be the over.
All right, Saints win total 7, over, under, or right on 7?
Right around 7. I hate to bet either way. I think it's going to be real close to that.
Kelly?
No play for me. I made the season win total 7.
All right, I'll take the Saints over 8 just for the hell of it. I think they got a chance to be a little bit better this season defensively and could get the job done here in terms of being a 500 team, which is still nowhere near where the Saints were a few years ago. That's a spotlight on the New Orleans Saints from the Golden Nugget Sportsbook.